Why believe in a deity when you can kill him? I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 anime characters who have killed gods. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at the characters who managed to pull off some good old-fashioned deicide by putting a divine being 6 feet under. It doesn't matter if their intentions were good, just so long as they got a heavenly kill count by the end of it. Number 10, Godo Kusanagi, Campione. You can't be a god slayer without sticking it to a god first. After encountering the beautiful, if slightly manipulative, sword mistress Erica Blandelli, former middle school baseball champ Godo finds himself thrown into the deep end when forced to face off against the likes of Verithragna, a Persian god of victory. With Lady Luck on his side, Godo not only emerged triumphant from the scuffle, but got himself all of Verithragna's abilities as a bonus. First day as a Campione, and he's already snagged himself a love interest, new sword, and a shit ton of power. Not bad.
勝利の神の権能を簒奪した神殺しよ、何人よりも強くあれ。再び我と戦う日まで、何人にも負けぬ身であれ。
Number 9, Bahamut, Rage of Bahamut Genesis. Sorry newcomers, this isn't your typical Final Fantasy summon. It is, however, a winged beast of such malevolence and strength that not even heavy hitters like Poseidon could hope to put him down. Chewing up gods left, right, and center, this winged terror might have spelled doom for the whole world if not for the sacrifices that were made to seal him away. So, yeah, let's just say this all-powerful dragon is something not to be trifled with. Number 8, Yu Narukami, Persona 4 the animation. Coolest kid on the block, wannabe murder investigator, resident ladies man, and occasional dispenser of deities inside of a television world. Ain't nobody like you. Not only does he wield personas such as Izanagi, but he's used it to take down far superior beings such as Amino Sagari, Kusumi no Okami, and the twisted goddess Izanami no Okami. It wasn't exactly a cakewalk, but eventually they all fell to Yu's inner strength. After managing to win the King's game, there's nothing our boy can't handle.
This is what's right, and this is the path that I choose to follow!
Number 7, Inuyasha. Inuyasha the movie, Fire on the Mystic Island. The half-dog demon is well known for cleaving his way through Naraku's insidious little minions, though as it happens, he's also sliced up a few gods in his time too. You know, in between all that pining for Kagome, arguing with Koga, and dealing with his less than cheery older brother. During his adventures on the mystical island of Horai, Inuyasha and company ended up clashing with the 4 war gods. Must suck for Sesshomaru, he can't clock a win even during this movie, since he only ends up slaying one of them, while his little bro takes down 2, and the Shitoshin's true form. Number 6, Ange, Cross Ange, Rondo of Angel and Dragon. Can't really blame Ange for wanting to put an end to this particular god. After all, the creator of Mana isn't only a giant asshole with his own selfish wants, but he turns out to be a complete creep. Evident from when he uses his immense power to make Ange strip naked. Thankfully, with the help of her beloved Tusk, The long-suffering princess managed to take her revenge by destroying King Embryo's personal mecha, cutting off his connection to mana, and finally finishing him off. Confusing, yet effective. Number 5, Light Yagami, Death Note.
What are you gonna do, Rem? You may be a Shinigami, but you can't hide the fact that you care for Misa.
Turns out the self-proclaimed god of the new world isn't keen on sharing the spotlight, even with legitimate gods of death. While Kira's modus operandi tends to involve causing heart attacks in criminals, he made an exception for Rem, a Shinigami who happened to be creating a rift between himself and his girlfriend/follower/toolbag, Misa.
It would mean that I deliberately lengthened Misa's life, and I will die as well. Light Yagami has planned everything so that it will work out in his favor.
It isn't easy to kill one of Ryuk's kin, but thanks to Light's vast intellect and broken moral compass, he was able to manipulate Rem into killing L, thus putting an end to the Death God. You know what they say? With strange eons, even death may die. Number 4, Atom, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
How right you are! Now surrender your spirits to the shadows!
With the Thief King Bakura backing him up, along with his rather phallic dragon ligament, Zork the Dark One was not a monster to be messed with. Just as it seemed all hope was lost against this evil god, Atom revives Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra after finally relearning his name.
You think they'll win this time?
But that's not all, as he goes one step further and combines the three to form the creator of Light, who he then commands to deal the finishing blow and send Zork packing for good.
Darkness, be gone!
Number 3, Yato, Noragami.
周期をはらんだ美しい瞳。あの八戸神はどこだ?
You don't get to be a god of calamity without doing something, well, calamitous. In his youth, Yato had no hesitation about slicing up convicts and others who had evil imprinted on their souls. Though over time, he slowly came to regret his actions and shunned his bloody calling. Of course, when he got himself a new lady love from the world of mortals and a crazy deity named Rabo tried to do her in, let's just say Yato can tick off fellow god on his smite list. Number 2, Edward Elric, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
貴様に縛られ続ける私ではない!
Well, he finally did it. After managing to swallow the physical form of God, what was once the dwarf in the flask managed to ascend to the point of godhood. No alchemy or gate of truth was going to stop him now. He had reached perfection. Well, I mean, for 5 minutes, that is. It all went pretty much downhill after that, since Hohenheim, Greed, and pretty much the rest of the Central Forces managed to chip away at his new body until he was but a husk. Of course, the real star of the show is the Full Metal Alchemist himself, who managed to beat Father's ass so viciously that he ended up cracking his Philosopher's Stone in the process. Number 1, Ren Amamiya, Persona 5 the Animation.
真の力を持ち、貴様らを打ち砕こう。
Beating up con artists, politicians, and bad-touching teachers is one thing, but a god? How could the leader of the Phantom Thieves possibly take on such a threat? Well, after the fake Igor reveals himself to be Yaldabaoth, the administrative god of control, this team of rebellious high school students are the last line of defense.
本気出してきた神が相手なんだぜ。これ以上の大物がいるかよ。
Things seem hopeless at first, but with the team's never say die attitude and the summoning of the ultimate persona Saturnial, Joker is able to reduce the petty god to ashes. Whew, Looking cool, Joker. So which of these characters do you think is the strongest? Let us know in the comments below, check out one of these other videos, and subscribe to Watch Mojo.